So we want to harness the power of exceptions, just like you might harness a horse to a wagon. I assert that that's a horse and not, say, a giant mutant quadruped duck, which is what it might admittedly look a little bit more like to the untrained eye. We're going to use exceptions under the hood in our interpreter to simulate return statements. Remember that after a return statement, we don't want to execute the statements that come after it. We want to jump back to the caller. We'll use exceptions to do that. Let's consider our code for evaluating statements in the context of an environment again. We get out the type of the statement, and if it is a return statement, we'll get out the associated expression. Remember, you can write something like 1 plus 2, so we're going to have to evaluate this expression's abstract syntax tree or parse tree to figure out what it means. So we'll evaluate that return expression in the environment and get a return value, which I'll abbreviate as retval. And then we'll just raise an exception with retval as its payload, just like 22 was the payload in the previous example. And we'll just have to trust ourselves to catch it later. In fact, that's what we'll do right now.